Sorry for the tardy. First of all, rip. Ooh, not spit. My bad. First of all, rip to my silk press. Working out is shot. But y'all can tell I got the trim, I guess. It don't even look nothing like it. But don't worry, I am getting braids put back in. Honestly, I literally got the trim and silk press done just so I can get my ends trimmed because it needed it. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm trying to try something different this year with my hair where in between every 8 to 16 weeks of protective styling, I go and get my ends trimmed to see if that helps with the overall health of my hair. But y'all know I'm trying to get my weight loss thing going, so I can't keep my hair straight and maintain it, especially going to work and stuff. Like, going to work, I'm going to need to be able to work out after work to keep stress down in a healthy way. And I can't maintain like a pretty straight look now that I'm natural and go work out like I need to. Hey Mo, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Like, I have to do braids or a sew-in or a wig install, something that I can braid my natural hair down with because I sweat. Like yesterday, I pretty much messed it up and I tried to keep it nice. Like I wrapped it, I put a scarf on top, but some of it still got wet. And then today, because it already started looking frizzy, I was just like, I put it in a ponytail. Thank you, Mo. I appreciate that. I worked out twice, so my hair does not look like it looked Saturday. This is not a reflection of the stylist. This is just a reflection of my lifestyle and the fact that I work out. So it's my silk presses never last. And in the summertime when it's hot, they don't be lasting either. They get like sweated out. I remember one time I transitioned my natural hair for almost a year when I was in high school. And I remember it was like July or June, late June. And I had pressed my hair in the house and it looked so pretty. And I stepped outside to do something. And when I tell y'all my natural hair started puffing up, it looked similar to this. I was so mad that I asked my stepsister to relax my hair the next day. And she did. And so that's when I ended up not being natural that time. I've went back and forth with being natural or relaxed for most of my life. And now I'm at a point where I don't want to put the chemicals on my hair. So I don't, you know. But it's at times it makes it difficult to, you know, wear it in those more like straight, pretty, curly styles and stuff like that. But the good thing is, now that I'm fully natural, I can do twist outs. I can wear it like in the natural fro without doing it like curly or whatever. And I have that versatility that I really didn't have before. Like, yeah. But anyway, I wanted to come talk to y'all because I know I've been MIA. I haven't went live in 2 weeks. I have a video that I'm going to drop in a couple of days explaining that more in detail, but I will talk about it a little on live too for those of y'all that show up tonight. I've just kind of been burnt out. I stopped doing daily uploads in January, and it was because I was tired. I was burnt out from doing like daily uploads I did daily uploads in October. I did daily uploads for most of November, and then I did daily uploads again for most of December. So when January got here, I wasn't prepared, and I was just kind of tired. So I took some time off from working on content. And so that's when y'all started. Thanks, baby. That's when y'all started. That's cooked dinner, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all what he made. This is salmon with asparagus and rice. I guess I gotta bend my phone down. There we go. So, yeah, like I just felt tired and I didn't have any motivation to make content. Like we were doing things and I just didn't feel like vlogging. I didn't feel like picking up the camera to do a sit down video. I was still engaging with y'all on my community tab, which is what I will continue to do anytime I'm feeling like that. But I wanted to really think about what I was going to put out for y'all before I put it out and try to make videos that y'all resonate with. So now I'm back. I'm just kind of taking it a week at a time and working on content when I feel, thank you, when I feel like motivated and inspired, or if I feel like what I'm going to be putting out is something that y'all care about. So I'm really excited about my new review series. I'm going to be looking for new places to do vlogs about and review. And I'm also looking forward to some of the new content that will come out just around my self-care and weight loss journey as well. And I'll still be doing advice videos, but just trying to make sure that I'm not pushing myself too hard to where I end up falling off because I'm exhausted. And then I was adjusting to us returning back to a normal because at the end of December, I thought I had got COVID because 2 of my friends ended up with it, and I just wasn't sure because I had been around them. And then I didn't do my New Year's plans. So, you know, after that, I really didn't have any fun footage for you guys. And then January came and Josiah went back to school. My husband and I were both working from home, and we had to kind of reacclimate to his school schedule, getting used to doing homework and actually a different approach with homework, which also caused me not to go live because we're working on homework for 1 or 2 hours at night, and the time ends up ending that we get him settled at the time that I would normally go live. And by the time we're done, it's like after 11, and I'm like, I'm not going live after 11 because I have to go to bed. And if I go to live, I'm not going to want to get off in 30 minutes because I never get off in 30 minutes when I'm talking to y'all. So I say all that to say I'm just trying to balance everything, my new job, work, and helping Josiah excel in school so that we'll have him ready for 2nd grade, and working out, prioritizing my health, and just staying consistent with that because I really, really want to get this blood sugar thing down. Like, yes, I want to get snatched. I want to get finer than I am, all that good stuff. That's the fun part. But I really, really, really want to lower my blood sugar level so I can finally not be considered pre-diabetic. So I'm going hard. I'm trying to amp it up. But I'm also amping up my self-care. So along with the fitness journey, I'm going to start trying different LA fitness locations, different studios of instructors that I want to try. Like, I want to make my exercises more meaningful and more targeted to my goals and more enjoyable. So I'm going to be branching out a little bit more. And then I also am going to be doing more workouts at home because realistically, especially when I start commuting to work again 3 times a week, I'm not going to be able to balance all this. Going to class, do 2 hours of homework, working on content for YouTube, work stuff, like, and also going to the gym all the time. So I've been starting to do YouTube workouts too, even though that's something I've never done. And I typically do like fitness toning. Hey, Sora, how you doing? I typically do fitness toning videos because I prefer to do Zumba with a actual person. Just so you know, I'm eating dinner on live tonight, so you don't be like, what are you eating? I'm just catching everybody up on where I've been because I took a break from going live and I took some time off from creating content. So I did have videos for you all once a week, but one of the videos was a overdue video that just so happened to wrap up in January, which was the home remodel video. That footage, I have been putting that together since May of 2021. So that timing just worked out to where I had a video. And then the other video that I put up was when my husband and Josiah went to the wrestling event, day 1 pay-per-view. Again, the timing because they went on January 1st, but I like to redo it and let Des edit it because he can put the sequences in order for somebody that's actually a wrestling fan, so you can kind of get it chronologically. but also redo it as in I go with them so I can be more present with the vlogging and help my husband be more present. Because what happened when they went was Josiah liked the first set, and then once the first set ended, he wasn't as interested in everything else. Meanwhile, my husband, he's like huge wrestling fan. He wanted to watch everything. So, you know, you go somewhere with like a 5 or 6 year old, their attention span is like really short. So then after they're bored, they're like, well, can I watch your phone? So that's why I say I prefer a redo, because if I go, I'm not as big of a fan, although I've started kind of trying to watch it more to try to get a grasp on it, because I know that it's important to my husband and to Josiah. And so, like, I'm the one who won't mind, like, if Josiah's bored and he's like, can we go get a pretzel? Or, oh, can we go to the souvenir shop? Whereas Dad's like, he's like, I paid for this. I want to see the whole thing. So I totally get it. It's like me. If I go to a concert, I got, you know, some people would be like, I'm ready to go 30 minutes or 40 minutes before it ends because they're worried about, like, trying to get out the parking lot. Me, like, if I'm enjoying myself, I'll be that last one getting out the parking lot because I paid to be here tonight and I want to see this. Hey, Tamara, how you doing? I'm eating dinner. I ain't took nan bite yet, but I'm about to. So if you see me biting or chewing, that's I'm eating my dinner on live. I miss you, and I missed all of y'all. Most of y'all I haven't talked to since we did our goals talk. Hey, Kiara. Ooh, baby, this salmon is good. Every Monday, Thursday, Friday, honey, I watch wrestling. Oh, are you a fan, or do you watch because of your family? And I'm so glad that you're here. Flaming Tongues, let me tell you, I decided to take on your goal that we talked about. I'm going to have a dedicated video in a couple of days where I'm going to talk about all my goals for 2022, how I'm achieving them, how I've took action so far. Can't wait for y'all to see the video. I think I'm going to post it Sunday at 12:30. But Flaming Tongues, you're the soror that I was talking about. I was talking to you on live, and you said your car note was due at the end of 2023 in October, and so is mine. So I decided that, especially after, you know, I finally got to see what my first paycheck was, that I wanted to make that a goal for me as well. So basically, I am paying extra on my principal to try to get my car note paid off by the end of the year. I've started with doing double car payments. I know, y'all. And I'm going to try my best to maintain that so I can get it paid off before December. But I have a number that I know is also enough to get it paid off by December. So that's one way I'm staying accountable. I've been in the gym. If I can work on my snacking, that's what I haven't been doing. But I've been in the gym. I did the car note thing. I started saving more money. So I set a goal to save a certain amount by the end of the year, which my new goal is $5K, $4 to $5K by the end of the year, and pay my car off early. Those are my 2 savings goals for this year. And then my other goals are just rooted in self-care, getting healthy, and work. And yes, I've been busy. That's what I was sharing. I've been busy because just readjusting Josiah back in school. Des and I have been giving a more hands-on approach with him at night, helping him with homework and trying to help him get his grades up. Y'all watch those shorts that I posted today about Josiah and helping him with the spelling and all that. It's funny. It's 2 shorts I uploaded, part 1 and part 2. Check it out. Anyway, long story short, I have been busy, and because I was readjusting, it kind of affected my ability to go live. And then I just, as far as videos, I know some of y'all were seeing me upload like daily in December, most of November, most of October. It finally hit me and I had burnout, and I was just tired, and I was like no energy whatsoever after adjusting to the new stuff that I have on with work and Saya and just New Year stuff. And I thought I had COVID at the end of the year, but I didn't. So I was quarantined. It was just a lot going on. So long story short, that's why I wasn't going live. My saving goal is 5,002. I have 2 years, spring of 2024, so I moved to Atlanta. Oh, cool. Just want a good amount of savings when I get up there. That's wonderful. Did you find my channel because of my moving to Atlanta video? You can do it. I think if you have moving in 2 years, if you save 5K this year and 5K next year, there go your safety net. But the cost of living is going up everywhere. So honestly, that advice I gave can probably apply to anyone, anywhere about saving 10K. What you think, baby? 10K? It's needed. Like, cost of living is going up. It's crazy. But what's been going on with y'all since December, end of the year? Don't mind me eating my food. Ooh. I told my husband, I have to go live tonight. I've been MIA and I don't want to fall off the wagon like last time. I don't even remember what happened, but it was like, I stopped going live for a week, then it became 2 weeks, then it became a month, 2 months, and then like a long, long time of me not going live. And I don't want to do that because I feel like I found my rhythm with Wednesdays. I'm not going to lie. Weekends, that's going to be tricky for me. But Wednesdays is pretty chill. It's like the hump of the road type day. I could even see Thursday nights. But the weekend, I'm like, I know I probably can't maintain that and be consistent every single week. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to save this year. Last year I lost myself in spending. You can do it. Even if you start with baby steps of cutting yourself back, Samara, like sometimes if you've gotten yourself in the deep end, you got to reel yourself back slowly with small steps. But I feel you on what you said because that was me. Like this time last year, I was doing fine. And then by summer, I had spent a lot of extra money. Some of it went towards travel. Some of it went towards me trying to have stuff for like content for YouTube. Some of it just went towards stuff. And I was like, my savings was going down every single month. And I was directly depositing an amount into savings every month, but it wasn't being saved because I was still going into my savings. I was spending too much and I was living above my means. So I started in September of last year living within my means, setting a goal of having at least $1 in my checking account without going into my savings account before the next paycheck. Meaning basically you have to spend less than what you're earning. And so it was tricky that first month, but I got in the hang of it. And within the 4 months, I reached my savings goal. And it got me disciplined. So now I'm even more disciplined because I have more space and more room for error. But now I'm trying to be responsible with it, which is why I gave myself another savings goal and another bill to pay, which is the double karma notes. Because what I didn't want to do is have extra money and then just blowing it and doing stupid stuff with it. Or not stupid, I mean fun stuff, but not necessary stuff. I think it's important to save up for a rainy day. You never know what's going to happen. A lot of stuff has changed in the last month, 3 months, as far as the country. And you got to prepare yourself. Oh, did you eat all your food? Dang. I was going to say this sauce from earlier might have been good with the salmon. You want to try it with mine? Okay. It's jerk sauce. I got so distracted. My bad. This month, I used my whole savings goal for traffic tickets, but I'll be back on it next month. I understand you got to pay the traffic tickets or you might get yourself in more trouble. So I gave myself a buffer, which is why I said my goal is to save between $4,000 and $5,000 by the end of the year. Because if an emergency happens, I'm going to need to go into my savings. Like, that's one thing about me. If something is going on and it requires me to go in my savings, I'm going to go. That's what it's for. Like, if it's an emergency, if something happens to my car, you know, I'm not trying to speak a whole bunch of negative things to give examples, but that's basically what I'm saying. If something serious takes place, that's what my savings is for. But your girl was going in there because she's seen a sale at her favorite clothing store, or wanted to go to Torrid and buy some shoes so I can get a YouTube video out. Then I got to struggle to choose which shoes I want to keep and which ones I don't, because what ends up happening is, of course, there's always one or two that don't fit. But then it's like, you say you're not going to keep them all, and then you end up keeping them all because they're cute. So now you spending extra money that you didn't need to spend, trying to come up with content. I'm trying to tell you, all just little things like that that wasn't like your car needs a new part and it's $400. Like, it was literally like leisure stuff. Eating out too much. Like, we ate out a lot. It was one month, my husband will tell you, we literally was eating at my favorite Mexican spot like 4 times in a week. That's excessive. Like, that's excessive. Why is the chat disconnected? Is it disconnected or is it just my phone? My computer doing something weird. Okay, that's fine. Sorry, y'all. The computer's to my left. But for real, I'm trying to do better this year. But I'm treating myself more, too. Or now the chat ain't showing at all. Yes, I'm so grateful that both me and my husband can cook. Because that eating at home stuff is not fun when you can't cook. Your food don't be good and you have to eat it. And all you know how to do is microwave some broccoli and like bake some bland chicken in the oven. Oh, girl, you be wanting to eat out every day because you can't cook. That's me, exactly. Treat myself, spend a little bit, save a little bit or a lot bit. I want to travel this year, y'all. So basically, I'm going to have to save because these trips I'm trying to go on ain't cheap. So I'd rather spend my money on those vacations than spend my money on shopping and eating out. Also, when I eat out, I try to buy stuff I don't make at home. I try. You know, sometimes my kid don't make that possible. You know I can make a burger. Sometimes he might want a burger from Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King. Sometimes he wants a chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A. I've made chicken strips and like chicken sandwiches fried like a copycat Chick-fil-A before. I know how to make that. But sometimes you're going to choose stuff that you can eat at home when you eat out. But when I try to spend a little more, you know, a little more fancy, a little better cuisine, that's when I try to make it something I can't make. So like sushi, that's something I don't know how to make. I probably will never be able to duplicate and make it taste like, oh, Pharaoh, I'm sorry to hear that. Happy New Year and thanks for joining. Microwave broccoli do be busting. We got some in the freezer right now. It's all in how you season it. Hawaii is going to be on my bucket list for the next 2 to 3 years. I do want to go there. But I hear that you got to make sure that you save a good bit because If you don't, it's like hair from my head and fell in my plate. I'm looking closely. I want to eat my hair. If Pharaoh is still here, I would say, you know, you're in my thoughts, and I just hope that those memories that you have, the good ones, can make you smile during this time. I know it's hard to lose a parent. And I wish you peace, because I know you might be having trouble sleeping and just processing it. But yeah, I think that comment made me lose my whole train of thought, and I'm sorry about that. Somebody remind me what we were talking about. Oh, Hawaii. I see it now. I want to go to Hawaii, but I want to save up big to go there because I know it's really, really, really expensive. I also wish that more U.S. places that are like exotic, like Hawaii or Puerto Rico, they had all-inclusive resorts. It's like you have to go out the country for an all-inclusive. I'm seeing my hair on this live, and it's making me want to just shampoo it and wear it curly. Because it's like over with. It almost look like I could just, I don't know. Don't mind me being critical of myself, y'all. Do people do mukbangs on live? I feel like I'm doing one right now. When my sister passed away in 2020, I had trouble sleeping for a while, and I started taking melatonin. I made a video about it on my channel because I could not sleep. I could not sleep. When I finally did get to go to sleep, it would be like 2 hours later or 3 hours later, I'd have to get up and go to work. Like, that's how bad my insomnia was. And then at the same time, I was dealing with stress at work. So I was just not, it was not good. But the melatonin helped me sleep. It helped to re-regulate my sleep pattern because I just couldn't think. The memories were helpful. Talking about it out loud was helpful. Thank you. I've sweated my hair out, Tamara. If you saw the video where I uploaded me getting my silk press and trim, it was so much prettier earlier. But I'm natural. When I worked out, it blew up. So it's nice and thick in the middle, and it's shrinking. Like, I can see my length is getting shorter because it's like the natural part that reverted from the sweat is like drawing up. But as I was saying for Pharaoh, the melatonin helped me re-regulate my sleep, and talking about it with people. I talked about it. Actually, I talked about it here on live with people too. That was helpful. Talking to my family and my friends was helpful. And just feeling what I needed to feel, honestly. I did counseling too. When my mother passed away, I didn't do counseling. I didn't do therapy. But when my sister passed away, I definitely did it because it was hard on me. And I genuinely think it helped me with my healing, with me kind of finding myself again and getting back to myself. It was super hard on my own, and I should have did it when my mom died. Losing a parent is hard. But I like to think that the person is kind of watching over me. Like, that's something that gives me peace, even if some people don't agree with that way of thinking about it. And then just knowing that she's not suffering anymore, because my sister was sick. She had cancer. So, and pretty much I was seeing her get sicker and sicker, and she was suffering. So knowing that she's not suffering, that gave me peace too, even though I miss her. Like, knowing that she's all right was peace, because a lot of the last part of her life, I was always worrying about her health and like her updates and wondering like, you know, what's going to happen next. It's hard when you know somebody is sick and that their illness could be the end of their life. But I say all that to say, I hope that you have the strength to smile through this and, love on yourself in the way that you need to, feel what you need to feel, and process this in your time. Take your time to process everything. Grief is ongoing. Oh, Flaming Tongues, I'm so sorry to hear that. Of course he was, yeah. That insomnia after somebody that you love like that pass is something else. For me, it's like heartbreak all over again, for real. You ever got your heart broke and you couldn't sleep? Like, that's how it feels, but worse. Because a lot of times with the breakup things, you can probably call that ex up and talk to him afterwards. Most instances. But when it comes to death, there's a finality to it. And that's the part that's scary and it hurts, Especially when you don't feel like you got to say goodbye, You were robbed of that experience. That's how I felt with my sister. Exactly. And that's what I mean. You take care of you. And you don't let nobody try to tell you how you supposed to grieve. That's your dad. You're welcome. I understand. I'm going to take this as a reminder to just love on my people. Life is so short, y'all. I'm not trying to make you sad, but just love on your people. Forgive and enjoy your life. The asparagus is supposed to be taking the place of French fries. It's not working. It doesn't taste like a French fry. I know I came a little bit late, but I'm gonna probably get off around 10:30 so I can wind down because I gotta get my rest, y'all. I'm trying to get my sleep pattern aligned. Thank you. Thank you for sharing and chiming in. I appreciate it. I feel all awkward because I'm trying to finish this salmon before it get cold. Saya and Des, they left me. They done ate their food and gone. Saya ate long before I went live, but Des and I was eating at the same time. I'll say another thing I was grateful for is more time with my family lately. I feel like I hadn't been able to really do that in a quality way. And I do feel like I've had more quality family time lately. So I'm really grateful for that. Is anybody else working on a goal right now and took any steps towards that goal? If not, your homework for you to check in with me on the next time I go live, which I'm hoping will be next week. It should be next week. Is to tell me what your goal is and what step you've taken to try to kickstart yourself. Even if you need to start over on February 1st and say this is your redo because you didn't really quite get it. I want to know what y'all are trying to work towards this year. Oh, well, I'm going to help you reach your goal. And we're going to get off. Both of us, we're going to get off at 10:30. And that way, you're not staying up too late. Why did this computer keep on trying to cut off? Insert Cardi B meme. What is the reason? What is the reason? It's just cut off. Like, okay, the computer said good night too. Do anybody watch Abbott Elementary? Y'all, that show is so good. It is like The Office for Black people, but better and more current and more relatable. Y'all gotta watch it. Y'all gotta watch it. Like, it is so good. Abbott Elementary. If you got Hulu, watch it on Hulu. And it comes on ABC. I love it so far. My husband made some lemonade, y'all. It's so good. Aldi had lemons and limes real cheap. Like, so I was like, ooh, let's make some lemonade. It came out so good. The Rookie. What channel does it come on? Or where can I watch it? What streaming service or what channel? Somebody keeps on spamming my comments, and I'm like, why are they doing that? Like, don't be a spammer. Oh, it comes on ABC too? Okay, cool. Now you got me a new series to watch because Abbott Academy or Abbott Elementary. Why I say it like that? Elementary. Abbott Elementary it comes on and it's like pretty much new. Like the episode that I need to watch that I missed this week is the 4th episode. So like I'm caught up. So I can definitely concurrently watch something else. Okay, cool. We have Hulu. My husband has a Hulu account, so I watch on his. I'm definitely going to watch Abbott Academy. I don't know why I keep calling it Abbott Academy. Abbott Elementary, I'm going to watch on Friday night after work. So The Rookie, I'm going to try that out because I like having a good TV series. One thing about me, like, I struggle sometimes finding a good movie. But when I find a good series, I lock into it, and that's all I'll watch for, like, weeks until I finish it out. Like, I remember last year, I binge-watched One-on-One, and it used to be the highlight of my night watching those episodes. It was such a great show up until the final season when Ray J went on the show. Then it just got horrible, and they ended it any old kind of way. And I was just so sad. Like, this was, like, so disappointing. And then I did Schitt's Creek last year, too. I watched all of Schitt's Creek, which a friend had recommended that I watch if I like The Office. So I checked it out because they took The Office off Netflix. And it was really good. It was so good. It was a little slow at first. I was like, oh, my gosh, this is so weird. But it got better, and it was just a really good show. Have I seen A True Story on Netflix with Kevin Hart? No, I haven't seen it. Hey, Kara. I'm so glad I caught you before I went off. How are you? Y'all make sure y'all go check out Kara's channel. She give you all the good wigs right now. Plus, she been posting some really good wig reviews. And then she also got some really cute fashion hauls that y'all can find some cute stuff too. And some fashion inspiration. I started Chicago Med last night. It's my feeling until Grey's Anatomy comes back. Oh, cool. I have not seen True Story though. You giving me things to watch. I understand. I'm finna get off soon so I can get some rest. It's been a long week. I'm just so happy I could come and talk to y'all tonight. I was determined. It's simply Miss Kara. That's her channel right there in the chat. If you click on her, you'll see her channel. What was I saying? Oh, Kara, I was telling them like why I haven't been going live, and I was talking to them about why I haven't been uploading as much. And I have a new video that's gonna come out Sunday at 12:30, and I'm gonna talk about it real in depth. Like it's like a content creator burnout talk, plus me sharing my goals for 2022. So yeah, I'm still here, y'all. I'm just trying to be intentional with my new content and trying to make sure that I'm being my best self because I don't want to be like low energy and tired. I've been running all day for my daughter's V-Day and she wound down. Oh, she's already asleep. Oh, happy birthday to her. Is her birthday today? Or did y'all just celebrate today? My dad's birthday was yesterday on the 18th. Thank you. I hope y'all enjoy it, girl. I was just sitting here talking like I'm talking right now. I said they probably might like this one because I'm talking. But I was just pretty much mapping out my goals. I feel really good and intentional about 2022. It's just that I feel some shifts trying to test me right now. And it's not, going as smooth or as expected or whatever. But not in a horrible way. Not in a horrible way. Oh, it's today. Happy birthday to her. So it's, just trying to work those kinks out and be flexible because I'm living this year. I've already claimed it, okay? 2022 is my year of travel, reaching goals, and enjoying life. So, ain't no setbacks. We're not doing setbacks this year. We're gonna do something together on Sunday. Yeah, we're gonna do something together on Sunday. My dad and my stepmom and my family, we're gonna take him out to eat. I invited him out to eat, so I'm taking him out to eat for his birthday. Him and my stepmom out. We were supposed to go to the sushi buffet, but my dad asked me to take him to barbecue instead because that's his like favorite. And my stepmom is not really big on seafood, so I was like, yeah, I understand. I don't want her to go and like not eat because the seafood place is mostly like Japanese, Asian dishes, sushi, soup, and like little desserts. So if you don't like Asian food and you don't like seafood, you don't need to go to the place that I was gonna take my dad. It's called Nori Nori. Oh yeah, I remember them days, and I want them days again, y'all. I want another baby, but not this year, or probably not next year. But I want another baby, so it's like I'm doing all this work, trying to get my blood sugar low, trying to lose all the weight, just so I can get pregnant in 2 to 3 years and have to do it all over again. It's just great. I have one who those moments last me about giving up is tired, and I seen a post of Vincent and felt her, and I saw 444, and it literally meant to keep going and don't get sidetracked. I always get a sign when I want to throw in a towel. Oh, that's wonderful, Kara. So she sounds so good. You guys enjoy and have a good time. Thank you. He gonna be eating probably the all you can eat ribs or something like that. He loves Sunny barbecue, so that's where we're going. I was like, I don't mind. It's your birthday, so wherever you want to go eat. But I probably end up getting those Southwest egg rolls. Those were so good last time. I don't want all you can eat because that's going to make me eat more food. And, like, I'm trying to, like, discipline myself with the diet, which is why y'all saw me eating salmon and asparagus tonight. And just a little bit of rice. Don't tell nobody. But now I'm just kind of, like, trying to stay on the path of everything. So like staying consistent with content, staying consistent with drinking my water, staying consistent with going to the workout, whether at home or if I'm going to the gym, like saving. Like I'm trying to just keep everything in alignment and just keep on trekking forward towards my goals. And so I feel good about it. Like I said, I feel good about this year. I missed y'all, and I'm sorry that I missed, oh, yes, them Southwest egg rolls, yes. Anything with, like, the chicken and the beans and the little corn, that is busting. It's so good. But, yeah, y'all, I was just trying to say, I'm sorry that I missed you guys the last 2 weeks. I'm going to try to be back next week. If I'm not, it's probably just because of the same thing I was explaining with the homework and getting him settled because we trying to get the grades up. It's a lot. So I'm doing my best to continue coming every Wednesday. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Be sure to check out my videos. I did post 2 new videos this week, and another one is going to be posted Sunday at 12:30. So catch up, watch my videos, and I'll see y'all next week. Whether it be in a dedicated video or another live. Y'all have a great weekend. Love on yourself, love on your people. And thank you, Kara. I appreciate it. Yes, we have so many hats. Oh my gosh. We balance it with grace though. But it's a lot. But I'm gonna go get some rest. So I'll talk to y'all next week. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.